13th of August 2021. This is Sergey Baklikov, and you're watching Baklikov Live. Now I'm in the city of Ufa, the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, in my hometown, my motherlands where I was born and raised. And I'm staying next to the White River, Белая река, the biggest river in the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, and so is in particular in Ufa. This is the railway station of Ufa. Also, not far from here, there's the river Pors, and here is one of the residential complexes in Ufa, which is called Aygul. Aygul. Aygul means the moonflower or something like that. Yes, it's in Bashkir language. Okay, so the local time here is 7:17, and it's the time when I'm beginning the morning live, the breakfast today. And right now we are going to the restaurant called Terrasa Terrace. Okay, we go there for some nice breakfast. This is how I'm beginning my day. Okay, let's go little by little. The walk will take about 30 minutes. The restaurant opens at 8 o'clock, and now it's only 7:18. Okay. Meanwhile, we can enjoy another great day in the city of Ufa. Hello everybody, Sunshine Girl, Jay Lewis, William Kennedy, John Green, Anthony Davis. Hi dudes. Luis Carlos Rocha, Kaiser Texan. Hi guys. Exploring with Oswinos, Michael, Natalie. Traditionally, never forget also to check Michael and Natalie Zwino's channel, Exploring with Oswinos. They are making the vlogs, mostly from Seattle, Washington State, the United States. Check them out. Don Galetto, Richard Palmer, Karl Marx Koskinen. By the way, right now I'm on Karl Marx Street. Yes. This is Karl Marx Street. So yes, the Zwinos, they are making the channel and filming mostly in Seattle. Recently, I read the news that the house in Seattle where lived and died Kurt Cobain, the leader of Nirvana band, was sold for $7.5 million. That's the house where he suicided in 1994. Natasha lived on Karl Marx Street as well. Well, I think that almost every city and town in Russia has Lenin Street and Karl Marx Street. John Bauer, bon appetit, Sergey. Thank you, John. Thank you for an early bon appetit wishes. Diego Molinares P. Very nice, friends. I would like to walk there. Enjoy? Well, now you also walk with me. You're walking, at least virtually, but you're walking. Karl Marx Koskinen. Yes, I'm sure you love it. Richard Palmer, is your daughter back in school? No, dude. Here in Russia, everybody getting back to school, college, university, whatever, at the 1st of September. until 1st of September in the summertime. No way. Here, the 1st of September even is a nationwide, the federal holiday. It's called the Day of Knowledge. Everybody starts the school year, educational year, at the 1st of September. Actually, nobody study at the 1st of September. Everybody just coming for some kind of ceremony. In the Soviet days, at the 1st of September was also the day to come and to get the books, the school books. I mean, like the books of your subject, because let's say chemistry, geometry books and stuff, mathematics, whatever. But now, actually, all the books, the people buying themselves. Well, in 2014, when my daughter just started school, I mean, she got to the first class, I filmed the video, and it turned to be a very great video to see what is the 1st of September, the Day of Knowledge in Russia. (1960s) Khrushchev era 5 stories residential buildings. It's like about the beginning of 2000s, maybe the end of 1990s. Natalia Panfilova Zwino, Sergey, you rock from me and Michael. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Что? Какое? Ну да, туда, в ту сторону. The guy was asking where's the market. Walking along Karl Marx streets. By the way, it goes parallel to Lenin Street. When I'm in Ufa, pretty often we're walking through Lenin Street. Nice walk. Is this a boulevard? No. I think this is not a boulevard. Not in the understanding, in a Western understanding, not in a Russian understanding for sure. In Russia, boulevards, it's when the streets separated with an alley, walk away, usually with the trees. No, this is just a street, you know. Here is the park. One of the oldest parks, by the way. one of the oldest parks in Ufa, Yakutov Park. The one with the kids' railway. Exactly. Hello, Roberto A. Jolly Roger, the bowling on the territory of the park. The girls who are already early in the morning taking care about their figure, their bodies. Elizabeth Calderon, hi. Have I missed breakfast? Veronica Moss. No, you're not yet. It's 7:30 in the morning in the city of Ufa, where I am now. And it will take maybe another 20 minutes to walk to the place. Usually, I always starting the live stream a little before the events, or like whatever I want to do, because the specifics of the live streams, that it takes time for people to join, okay? And like some streamers just starting the live stream, but there's just like a picture, okay, just like a picture, like, hey, like, see you soon, we're starting in 30 minutes, in 20 minutes, 10 minutes or something. But I think that instead of just the picture and some music, it's just better to start just streaming and already communicating on a way, and to wait for more people to join. Robert Wolf, good morning, Sergey. Thank you for taking us with you on your walk to breakfast. You're welcome. David Ellis, Ufa has such an orderly look to it. It's not a hodgepodge of streets. We have roads that were once wagon trails in Texas. This road changes names after certain intersections. It's maddening. Gotcha. I see the scooters, Anthony Davis. Well, scooters everywhere now. I've noticed when I'm walking in between of the trees, the connection can be no good. I have found that the trees and the leaves can be a problem for LTE waves. As Prague, thank you, sir, for all your vids greets from Las Vegas. Hello to Las Vegas. In October 2016, I was in Las Vegas for 3 hours, and that was a great time there. Only for 3 hours, because I actually never planned to go to Las Vegas. But when I was on my way from Utah to California, and I was driving through Nevada, and then Las Vegas suddenly appeared to be there in a desert. Well, I decided, wow, it's interesting. Let's take a look. And I have parked the car on a free parking of Venetian Hotel. And yeah, together with my family, we walked through the city, Las Vegas Boulevard or something. That was nice. Orion Vasi. 3 hours in Las Vegas is enough. Well, I don't think so. Anyway, but we hadn't more. We hadn't more time. Alexander Pisarets, Sergey, I'm enjoying the walk. Enjoy your breakfast. Do you enjoy the coffee in Ufa? Yes, sure. Because here we have Kumpan. Мир музыки, музыкальные инструменты, the world of music, music instruments. That's the music store. Мир музыки. Actually, the chain, it's the whole chain of music stores. Мир музыки, music world, or world of music. This is the intersection of Karl Marx and Revolution Streets. Революционная улица and Karl Marx Streets. And this is Stalinist residential building. 1950s. 1980s. And these barracks, I think maybe even pre-revolutionary. What does Russian coffee taste like? More bitter, more rich? The coffee is not growing up. By the way, the main headquarters of Ural-Siberian Bank, Ural and Siberian Bank. In Russia, coffee is not growing. But here is a lot of nice coffee shops founded by the fanatics of coffee who buy the beans. And the real fanatics, they buy the beans from everywhere. Africa, Ethiopia, whatever. And usually they prefer to buy it raw when the beans yet coming green. And they roast it in different ways. Actually, they can make it, some of the coffee they can make more bitter, some like more normal, whatever. Have you used couch surfing application site? How it's like? No. When I travel, when I'm making my road trips here in Russia, I always use just booking.com because for me it's easier to use just booking, just book the hotel, and that's it, instead of couch surfing. Because couch surfing, it's actually when you have to live in somebody's place, and pretty often together with them, okay? And then you have to go through like some kind of, confirmation. It's Prague, stay well. Thank you, dudes. Maybe I'm mistaken, but from what I've heard, like at first, like you're finding the couch in somebody's place to stay. So there's somebody who ready to accept you, who ready for you to come to their place and to stay with them. And it is also expected that you will do the same. Okay, so even by this parameter, it's not okay for me because I'm not ready. I'm not ready for somebody coming to my place and to stay because I have only 2-room apartments. In one room I live, in another room my daughter lives. Okay, and this is like considered like not fair. When you go to somebody's places, you're staying there for free, but you never give your place. So it's really like pretty unfair and kind of numbskully. Also, you need to go through some kind of confirmation. At first, the owner of the place have to to think who you are, to read your description, and somehow to rate how really good you are, and if you're not gonna make problems. Okay, but in terms of the hotel, you just book the hotel and that's it. You just book the hotel and that's it. Yes, you pay, but you are 100% sure that as soon as you'll get to the hotel, everything will working out. David Elias, you can always stay at my place in San Antonio. Vika could sleep in the office art area. You just have to love dogs. Thank you. Well, that's another thing. It's another thing. When the people who know me, my family, and who invites us like themselves, that's another thing. And this is actually how I traveled back in 2016. I was staying in the houses of my viewers, who was sending me the invitations when they found out that I'm going to the United States with the guest visits. And actually, this is the reason why I decided to go to the United States. Since 2012, when I founded my channel, immediately I started getting the invitations from all over the world, like to come to visit, but the majority of invitations was from the United States because 52% of my audience is from the United States. So look, imagine that a half of my audience from the United States and all the rest countries, another half. Blue Johnson, Scott Wheeler, Cambridge Bob, hi. Hi everybody, King Nero, Кайфовщик стримы, доброе утро, спокойной ночи. А тем, кто ложится спать, спокойного сна. Here is the Soviet times, the House of Professional Unions. The House of Professional Unions, Дом профсоюзов. Cambridge Bob, you're welcome to my place in Fort Worth. Thank you, dudes. I think eventually I will visit the United States again. But I think in a very nearest time, I most probably will visit Finland, because Finland is only 130 kilometers from St. Petersburg. So imagine that, let's say, Helsinki, which is the capital of Finland, is closer than most of other Russian towns. Can you imagine that? Helsinki, Finland, and also pretty close there's Baltic countries like Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Also there's Poland, Belarus. This is the office of Russian oil company in Republic of Bashkortostan, and also the office of Bashkortostan energetic company, which just provides the energy for the city. And Kaliningrad. What's Kaliningrad? Kaliningrad. Well, I was in Kaliningrad last year in September. You can check it out. I also last year was on a border with Estonia. The thing is, there is such a city in Russia, if you remember. If you never watched, let me tell you. It's called Ivangorod, Ivangorod. And it is located right on the bank of Narva River. Narva, it is also the name of the Estonian town. And look, I was in Ivangorod fortress, right next to the river, and when I was staying there through the river, I saw the Estonia and Estonians, and Estonians saw me, and we were saying hi to each other through the river. But the borders were closed, and actually still closed, because of freaking Corona. Okay, 7:45. We're almost there. The restaurant opens at 8 o'clock. Nice flowers here. Look at that street art. It's Sergei Radonежский, Sergei of Radonezh. You remember last year I was in Sergiev Posad. It's only 50 kilometers from Moscow, and one of the 8 towns of so-called Golden Ring of Russia. Sergei Radonezh, the founder of Holy Trinity Holy Trinity Monastery there in Sergiev Posad. One of the most significant monasteries in Russia. Holy Trinity Saint Sergius Lavra. This is Art Quadrant. I told you before and used to show it many times. The most popular and really great place for the youth of Ufa to hang out. Here is the mosque. In Ufa you will find mosques, Muslim mosques, because the Bashkir people, they are Sunni Muslims, and also in Orthodox Christian churches, because however the majority of population in Ufa Russians, and Russians are usually an Orthodox Christians. Okay, let's go. Let's go through art quadrants. In the morning, it looks so empty. Absolutely different than in the evening and at night. At night, it's full of people, full of youth. Absolutely multifunctional place with a lot of places as indoors as outdoors. Like this is the place which is called amphitheater. Here is a nice place for different performances. I was taking you here for the performance of the National Orchestra of Folk Instruments of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia about a month ago or so. There's another great place where people are hanging out. The street piano there. Also absolutely multifunctional for different kind of street events. You know, like dance competitions, just dances, all kinds of dances. Sometimes here I saw people are dancing the Latin dances. Also, I remember here was like a dance competition, different kinds of dances, the street piano. There's another place, which it's event hall, which is called the Heart. Pizza, coffee roasters, street ball, ping pong. Here is the now the best nightclub of Ufa, which is called Мечты, the Dreams. Coffees, restaurants, flower shops, coffee shops, burger places, whatever is here. And here is like a more like a sport area. I think I saw a chocolate shop. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, this place opened for all kinds of business, all kinds of interesting things. That's what it is all about. An art space, the public space. So art in everything. Okay, here I came to Communistic Street. This is Communistic Street. And I'm going in direction of Lenin Street. This is the place which is called Budilnik, alarm clock. About a week ago or so, If you remember, I also was coming here. But today we go to another place. Because for me it's important showing you the different places. King Nero, beautiful morning. Yeah, good morning, King. Good morning from Ufa, the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia. You hear me? Tonya Khodas, hi. Hi, Tonya. There's Lenin. Okay, look, the time is 7:53, and I'm gonna be there in Terrasa place, right in time. The main post office of Ufa. Sergey, were you in the Pioneers, and if so, what were they like? Well, it's a very big subject. It's a very big subject. It's hard to explain in just 2 words. Maybe one day I will make a special video and live stream about it. Even though it will be hard. Because no pioneers anymore. However, I am a pioneer. I am a pioneer of IRL live streams. IRL and real life live streams. I'm one of the pioneers. Okay? I wonder if you remember about that, or you already forgot. It seems like you already forgot about that. Blue eyes, Marx and Lenin killed all the pioneers. Well, that's stupid. I mean, just see, when Karl Marx died, and when Lenin died, and when the pioneers movement was founded, the square before Гостиный двор, but here is now the bar, the open air bar on a square before Гостиный двор. Mac Express. You know, there's drive-through. Here it's like to walk through. Yeah, an option to make an order on McDonald's without going inside of McDonald's, but at the same time being without the car. Here is the theater square, the square next to the Bashkir State Opera and Ballet Theater, the theater where his career, his way started, Rudolf Nureyev. Rudolf Nureyev was as good here as he was invited to Mariinsky Theater in St. Petersburg, which back then was called Kirovsky Theater, and the town of the city of St. Petersburg was called Leningrad. And he was also as great there as the ballet group was invited for a tour to Europe, and that's how he escaped from the Soviet Union back in 1960s. Never got back. He was coming here only in 1990 or about that, maybe 1989. The fountain, 7 girls, 7 Bashkir girls, and our place is located right in front. It's there, Terrasa, terrace, and we came right in time. Look, it's 7:58. What a great timing! It was like yesterday. I came a minute to the opening. Гостиный двор. And Terrasa is actually a part of the hotel, Nesterov Plaza. But in the same time, they are like also like partly independent. It's still like more like a standalone place. Okay. So Nesterov Plaza Hotel. And Terrasa Restaurant here. I'm now gonna sit next to the window and gonna get breakfast. Okay, we came to the place. Okay, 8 o'clock. Exactly 8 o'clock. Let's get in. They are now also gonna open up all the windows here. Oh, they are delaying. It's 8 o'clock. Still closed. But you see, 8 o'clock. Okay. Let's consider 1-2 minutes. It's not a big deal. Can you enter through the hotel? I'm sure I can, but why? I mean, look. There's the sign that the entrance is here now. So they're gonna open it up. The Theory Man 1. Hi. You see me there? And the reflection? Maybe they are camera shy. I don't think so. Blue eyes, maybe they have food poisoning. What the hell are you talking about today? Sergey, are you growing a beard? No, I just need to shave. I just need to shave. Okay, I see the hostess is there. What time the restaurant's supposed to be open? 8 o'clock. They delay already for 4 minutes. But I see there's like, the personnel is already walking around. So I think maybe they are just delayed with the cleaning, with the preparations. Andrew and Sergey. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I see the cleaners there. This is going to be good anticipation. Cambridge Bob. Okay, 5 minutes. That's already too much. Daylight saving, you're in our attitude. Here is the only time. Russia, do not switch the times. So what the hell are you talking about again? Beatles, she came in through the bathroom window. Yes, nice song. Eight o'clock. They're making us waiting. FK, maybe it's 8 a.m. GMT. Dude, don't be another Blue Eyes. Why the hell they will write GMT time if nobody here lives by GMT time? What are you talking about? Okay, 7 minutes. Well, that's no good at all. That's no good at all. Okay, I guess I will have to go through the hotel. Because they never opened that up. The thing is, I see there's a lot of cleaners now inside. The guys are cleaning the windows. The floor. But James, they had to do all that before 8 o'clock. If they climb that they open up at 8 o'clock. Здравствуйте. Как пройти на террасу? Там просто я стоял, ждал, что-то не открывают. Написано в 8. John Freeman, do you own any other shirts? Did you figure out who Waldo is? Of course I own another shirts. I know you used to watch many of my other live streams, and you saw I have many other shorts and turtlenecks and cardigans. And I don't freaking care who is Waldo. I mean, look, if you're getting association with Waldo, а через сколько откроется? Понял. Ну давайте, да, присяду тогда. Look, they are cleaning the windows there. That's why they delay with opening. Спасибо. Okay. I've got a menu. The separate menu for the bar. Summer offers. Oh, look, Bashkir cuisine. Kulama, wild goose, steak made of horse meat, Bashkir bakery, кыстыбый. Вот кыстыбый, I love кыстыбый. Kыстыбый, especially kыстыбый with mashed potato. You know, it's such a dough where inside mashed potato, and it's grilled. It's grilled on a pan. Okay, breakfast every day from 8 o'clock to 1 p.m. Okay. It's a so-called vegetable breakfast. The set of vegetable breakfast: toast, sunny side up, batata chips, hummus, avocado, tomatoes. Okay, this set, which is called breakfast with salmon. It's a cheese scramble. There's egg, mozzarella, cheddar, low salted salmon, mix of the salad leaves, avocado, cherry, toast, and ginger sauce. Meat, look, meat breakfast. Toast, cherry, mushroom pate, roast beef, 2 eggs, 2 poached eggs, kinza, and Holland sauce. Scramble with shrimps. Omelets with tomatoes and avocado. Omelets with 2 kinds of cheese. brioche with salmon, with their own salting, chia pudding with cocoa milk and mango, vanilla cottage cheesecakes with sour cream. Looks good. Rice porridge with manga, lime leaves. Okay, Asia. This is a roll with shrimp and wasabi. Many different kinds of rolls, like roll with tuna, poke, poke with shrimp, poke with salmon, starters, salmon, bruschetta with avocado, salmon, and cottage cheese, bruschetta with veal tomatoes, avocado, and poached eggs. It's the dish with different kinds of cheese. Meats delicious, delicates, how to say delicates, guacamole with pita, hummus with pizza, sandwich with steak, medium, and french fries, fish and chips, pinza, yes, pinza, special offer, pinza with salmon, cream sauce, pinza and salami, pinza 4 cheeses, and pecan nut, salads, Caesar, all kinds of Caesar, Echo salad, salad with beef steak, batata chips, eggplant, salad with salmon and teriyaki, Greek salads, soups, pumpkin soup, borscht, ramen, main course, the steak made of tuna and guacamole, salmon steak, the shrimps in red curry, grilled sudak, wok with beef cuts, classic burger, pasta with shrimps, steak filet mignon with mushrooms, steak ribeye, black Angus, beef tri-tip with cabbage, with mashed cabbage, apple chutney, pork steak, chicken, grilled chicken, luля, gnocchi with duck, garnishes, desserts. Wow, this raspberry with cream looks great. Orange chili. Okay, but let's get back to the breakfasts, because here we consider the breakfasts. So look, actually breakfast, the sets of vegetable breakfast, salmon, well, salmon for sure, no. No, I'm not a big lover of fish and salmon. So meat or vegetable? That is the question. Let's vote. Okay, look. Um, what would you recommend? Look, 1 vegetable, 2 meat. Okay, let's go. I will try to count it up. What would you love to see? Meat. Meat, it's at 2. 2. Okay, William Bill 2, 2. Crystal 2, Red Boy 2, 2. Meat, meat. Ian Curry's a tri-tip. Vegetable, Dmitry 2. Meat, meat. Okay, I think makes no sense to continue. It's like already like 15 people said meat and only 2 said vegetable. Okay, okay. So, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Meat. So there will be a toast, cherry, mushroom pate, roast beef, 2 poached eggs, kinza butter, and Holland sauce. Meat, meat, meat. Okay, okay. I see that the majority. It's easy to say that you wanna see meat, meat set. Then I think also a good idea to take this. Look, vanilla cottage cheesecakes with sour cream. And for desserts, I think I'm gonna get that raspberry. Okay, that's it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, dudes. Not bad for a hotel restaurants. Well, this also pretty much considered as standalone restaurant as well. Not only for, it seems like all these guys just eat the breakfasts from the restaurants. But here is like also the menu, the main menu, just a standalone menu. Fake rating, big menu, nice picture for tourists. Yeah, I mean, here in Russia, it's pretty often in like 80% of cases, you will see a very detailed menu with a colorful, big, understandable photographs, pictures, where you can see what exactly it is. However, in many like really high-end restaurants, you will not see that. Like the restaurants of high kitchen, they consider that this is a bad tone to have your dishes on a pictures and a menu. It must be just like just a list of what they have. William Bill for a latte, and thanks, William Bill. Thank you too. You're welcome. You're welcome, big time. John Freeman, how much do you think your breakfast will cost? Okay, let's see. It will be 440 plus 260 and 260. So it will be about 12 bucks, 12 bucks for the meat set, the meat breakfast set, the dessert, and what else? Ah, vanilla cottage cheesecakes with sour cream. You see, I came right in a day when they are making cleaning. I was hoping to sit there next to the opened window, but okay. Nice and private place. Yes, it's nice, but damn. They are definitely not gonna get 10 out of 10 from me today, because first they started cleaning, but there was not even any sign that hey, we're cleaning today. Get inside of the hotel. Now I'm sitting here already for 10 minutes, and nobody pay any attention to me. I already even closed the menu, okay, and like moved it to the edge of the table, like to let them know that hey, I'm here. And look, the time is actually already 8:25, 8:25, and I was exactly at 8 o'clock next to the door. 8:25, and I never made the order yet. Nice interior, nice music, nice smell, but damn, it takes so long. In the same time, it's not many people here at all. And even those who are here, I think they are the guys who are staying now in the hotel. Хотелось бы сделать заявку. Да.
Готовы сделать?
Да. Мясной завтрак, а потом сейчас. Ну вот здесь такой ванильный,
Сырники?
да, ванильный сырник со сметаной. На десерт малиновый, ну, такой малиновый десерт, да. И кофе латте.
Кофе сразу?
Да, можно сразу.
Хорошо. Завтрак мясной, ванильные сырники, малин со сливками и латте.
Да.
Латте на обычном молоке?
Да, обычное молоко.
Коричневый сыр?
Нет, спасибо. Okay, finally, yes, after I, you know, raised my hands. But look, after all, the main thing, the food itself to be good, okay? Because do you think what's worth a very nice and fast serving, but shitty foods, or great foods but slow serving. Okay, our shim is the same. Our shim is the same. I'm making the order, and then what? I go to wash my frigging hands. Yes. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back in 1 minute. That's it. That's it. John Freeman, I will pay your breakfast. Have a good day. Thank you, John. That's really nice of you. That's nice of you. Thomas Crumbum, here that phone would be gone in a New York minute. I once was in New York. I mean, I was in New York, and I had a backpack which was opened, and there was my camera, my Panasonic GH4, back then GH4 camera, and then one guy told me, like, he said, "Hey, dude, you have your backpack opens, and somebody can easily steal your camera. So in New York, there's a lot of good people as well, like the Tельняшка shorts." Well, actually, it's not really Tельняшка, because here in Russia, Tельняшка, usually it's when the stripes are light blue. So it's the striped shirts of the sailors, or the airborne forces, or just the soldiers. But with the red ones, it's already not considered as tельняшка. Hello, Rishabh Sethi and everybody. Jordan Anderson, the hub man. Yeah, I'm sorry that's not always I can say hi to everyone because sometimes when I'm speaking, I'm looking straight to the camera, or when I go into this in the streets, I'm like looking around, I'm watching my step, I'm telling something, and the chat goes like pretty fast. You have to understand that I have just a phone, just an iPhone, and your chat here is only like on 1/5 of the area of the screen, and many messages just I never see them because they're just going through. Les White, hello. D Klein Mouse, hi, hi. I mean, I just saw here. Sometimes I see some people consider it's rude that they say hi to me, and I never say them hi in response. Not everybody, and I think that most understands, but not everybody understands that I just sometimes miss many messages. Jet B, I mean, when now I'm sitting, it's like easier. When now I'm sitting in a quiet atmosphere of the restaurants while waiting for the breakfast to be here. Uh, but let's say when I'm walking around selling something, it's harder to follow for all the messages. Спасибо.
Ладно.
Latte is already here. Нормально. Нормально. It's still Thursday here in the United States. Well, here it's already Friday, 8:35. David Day, I miss Albina and Vika. Best videos are with the whole family. Well, soon, soon. Breakfast looks to be fantastic. Yeah, I see now that actually the people who are staying in a hotel, they have the buffet there, the buffet there. So this place they develop as a standalone restaurant, just for anyone to come. But at the same time, this is also the restaurant for people who are staying in a hotel, and they also use this a part of this restaurant as the place where they serve the people who are staying in a hotel with a breakfast, lunch, dinner. Jalous. So Jalous making the reminder about road trip 2021. Yes, the road trip 2021 never turned to be as big as I wanted it to be, but still I think it was not too bad because, however, during the road trip we have visited the town of Valdai, Iversky Monastery on Valdai Lake, one of the most significant monasteries in Russia since the old Russia times, 17th century. The town of Tver, Rязань, Tambov, Penza, Saransk, Kazan again, Moscow again, the towns of the Republic of Bashkortostan, except Ufa, Sterlitamak, the second biggest city in the Republic of Bashkortostan, unique Shikhan mountain called Toratau, the town of miners and helicopter makers, Kumertau, also the motherlands of my father, Birsk, the towns of the southern Urals, Asha, Minyar, Sim, Ust-Katav, and Orenburg, which is located on a border with Kazakhstan. Orenburg, the motherlands of Mstislav Rostropovich, one of the greatest cello players ever, and the place where studied Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin became the pilot in Orenburg, college, or how to say, university for the pilots. And there's interesting story about that he actually several times was about to be kicked off there, because even though like everything was okay in terms of theory and the stuff, of course health, he had a great health, but he had a problem in practice with landing the airplane. But then one of the professors understands what's the problem was about, just because of the height, kind of short height of Yuri Gagarin. And the solution was simple, just to put the pillow, on a chair and the airplane, and that's it. So he got higher. Just all about the angle of vision, you know. What about Mstislav Rostropovich? Also very interesting. One of the greatest cello players ever. A big friend of Dmitry Shostakovich. Dmitry Shostakovich dedicated his first cello concerto special for Mstislav Rostropovich. He was imagining it's exactly Rostropovich will play that. In 1970s, Rostropovich and his wife, opera singer Galina Vishnevskaya, they moved to the United States. And for many years, Mstislav Rostropovich was a head conductor of Washington Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, Mstislav Rostropovich, he turned to be the man of the world. And when he got back to Russia, together with his wife, they purchased the apartments where in St. Petersburg on Marat Street, house number 9. I used to show that before to you many times. They purchased it and gifted to the city in order it's never to be sold just to somebody, just to live, okay? So they just wanted it to be preserved and to be the museum. For the first time there was the museum, but one of the neighbors turned to be an asshole. He said that he don't like the crowds of people working in a hallway of the residential building like all the time. And formally he turned to be right, okay, because really there is such a law in the residential codex of the St. Petersburg that if you're making the museum in the residential building, there has to be the separate entrance, or at least nobody to complain. As soon as that guy started complaining, that's it. So unfortunately they had to close it. But however, still the apartment is preserved. The apartments of Dmitry Shostakovich, where Shostakovich growing up, Marata Street, house number 9. So yeah, the road trip was not bad. And now when I will finally, soon I will getting back to St. Petersburg for long, okay? because the summer vacation is getting over, the summer break is getting over. Victoria have to get back to school, and so I will. And when I will go there, I will drive there. Most probably, I will drive through Izhevsk, the motherlands of Kalashnikov. Yeah, Mikhail Kalashnikov, the creator of AK-47. The thing is, if to go that way, so we can go to, let's say, Kazan, through Kazan, or through Yekaterinburg. But I was in Kazan, I was in Yekaterinburg last year. So where I really can go, I think that's Izhevsk, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there yet. And for me, it's really very interesting all the time to cover the new places, you know? Спасибо.
Наш мясной завтрак. Приятного
Спасибо.
аппетита.
Спасибо. Okay, dudes. Okay, dudes. Uh, Let me show you. I already got that meat set. So the toast, poached eggs, it's mushroom pate, meat, tomatoes, salads. So this is the breakfast you're voted for, with a great gap. Won the meat set of breakfast. Here was like the option, three options actually: vegetable, meat, and salmon. But salmon, I mean, like, yeah, I said no right away, but it was not that important for me, vegetable set or meat set. And here I just wanted you to vote what you want to see more. You said, the majority of you said that you want to see the meat set. Okay. Ну что же, bon appétit, окей, bon appétit, приятного аппетита, приятного аппетита. Приятного аппетита, it's Russian for bon appétit. I already washed my freaking hands. Rishab said here, thank you. Don Galeta, enjoy, thank you. Nice. It's actually, this meat is cold, but it's nice, still nice. I guess it have to be cold. Toast is not cold. Poached egg is not cold as well. I think needs some salt for poached egg. Pate is good. It's a mushroom pate. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. In my opinion, not enough salt in poached egg for me, and all the rest is good. That's it. In my opinion, there wasn't enough of salt. Well, at least for me, in poached egg. All the rest was good. Waiting for vanilla cottage cheesecakes with sour cream. Спасибо. Спасибо. Да, спасибо большое. Look at this. Vanilla cottage cheesecakes with a sour cream and jam. Looks pretty good and smell good as well. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Спасибо, what does it mean? Not спасибо, спасибо. Спасибо means thank you. Now we're hungry today, Natalia. Yes, one of the disadvantages of the breakfast live streams that you wanna eat. You, I mean, like yeah, it's called the appetite. Wow. No, look, jam, cottage cheesecake, sour cream, it's always a winner. I mean, it's really good because it's hard to imagine how is it even possible to spoil it. So here they never spoiled it. It's good. Прекрасно. Also, great combination of sweet jam and sour cream. It's pretty good. Whoa. Whoa. Actually, with this, not even necessary dessert. It's also more like a dessert. If after this you will not order dessert, you will not lose too much. Thomas Cranbam, too much sugar, Sergey. You'll be Andre the Great, the Giant. Look, look. You saw, you saw how many kilometers I'm walking. Спасибо. I work it off. I work it all off. Wow, wow, looks good and exactly as on the photographs. Raspberry, raspberry cream dessert. This is the raspberry cream. Michael Zafutzer, music should be Russian. Not necessarily here because this is not considered as a Russian cuisine restaurant. In my other live streams from breakfast from another places, I was sometimes I was complaining about the music just about like being out of formats. For example, I love it when it's, let's say, Italian cuisine restaurant. There sounds Italian music. When it's Georgian restaurants, Georgian music. Russian restaurants, Russian music. And yeah, it's like sometimes looks and sounds ridiculous when it's like really Russian cuisine restaurant, let's say, which is also designed with Russian ornaments, but there sounds like, you know, I don't know, some foreign music. It's just not really right. Here, I think, here they suppose themselves as, you know, more like universal restaurants. Dessert time. This is good. Oh, look, there's also raspberry inside. Yummy, yummy. King Nero, that looks out of this world. Enjoy. Thank you, King Nero. Прекрасно, прекрасно. That's it. Ой, прекрасно. So that's it. Well, the food itself was good. As I said, the only thing, it seems like a poached egg was not salted or just very low salted. But okay, so I added salt myself, and all the rest it's all good. Ooh. Thomas Crumbum, you're going to have to climb Everest to walk off that breakfast, Sergey. No, when I will get back to St. Petersburg, I'm gonna go through the whole Nevsky Prospect. I will start from the very beginning of Nevsky Prospect, where is the square of Alexander Nevsky. I will walk it through Uprising Square, and then we'll turn to Rubinstein Street. I will walk through Rubinstein Street until the Five Corners, and then through another side of Rubinstein Street back to Nevsky. Then I will continue walking Nevsky through the embankment of Fontanka River, through the Yeliseyev Brothers store, through Sadovaya streets, along the Гостиный двор. Then we'll turn to Думская Street, Lomonosov Street, through the embankments of Gribayev Canal. We'll get back to Nevsky again, then all the way to the Palace Square and the Winter Palace, and we'll get to the embankments, Palace embankments next to Neva River. Then, through Palace Bridge, I will get to the spit of Vasilyevsky Islands. I will walk through the spit of Vasilyevsky Islands and then we'll turn to the right through Birzovoy Stock Market Bridge. Through the Stock Market Bridge, I will get to Petrogradsky Islands, Petrogradsky districts. I will walk through there and through the embankments and we'll get to Kronverksky Prospect, Kronverk Avenue. I will walk through all of this and then we'll turn to the left to Kamenostrovsky Prospect, Stone Islands Avenue. I will walk through Austrian Square and then to Leo Tolstoy Square. There we'll turn to the left to Большой проспект Петроградской стороны, Grand Avenue of Petrograd sides. I will walk all the way through the Grand Avenue of Petrograd sides and in the end we'll turn to the right. We'll turn to the right through the Bralubov prospects and there I will, in 150 meters from the corner of Grand Avenue of Petrograd sides, I will just cross the streets and then I will go along the Petrovsky Stadium and we'll get to Tuchkov Bridge. That's how I will get back to Vasilyevsky Islands again and then through the embankments of Vasilyevsky Islands, mostly Makarov embankments, I will get back again to the spit of Vasilyevsky Islands and then we'll walk through the Palace Bridge again, then to the embankments, Admiralty embankments, to St. Isaac's Square, and that's how I will make it about like 20-25 kilometers. That's what I'm gonna do. Or I can just walk through Nevsky Prospect and then I will turn to Malaya Morskaya Street. Да, можно счет по карте. Плата по карте. Спасибо. We'll walk through the residential building where lived and died Pyotr Tchaikovsky. We'll get to St. Isaac's Cathedral. Then I will turn to Senatskaya embankments and then to English embankments. Through the Annunciation Bridge, we'll get to University embankments and Lieutenant Schmidt embankments. And then I will turn to the 27th line of Vasilyevsky Islands and then to Grand Avenue of Vasilyevsky Islands. And we'll go all the way until Sevkabel Port, Northern Cable Port. It will be another 15 kilometers. King Nero, Sergey, have a great day. Enjoy it. Thanks. King Nero, King. Sergey has it well planned. Sunshine girl. Yes, sunshine. I don't think Sergey needs GPS. Well, in St. Petersburg, I don't need that. Sergey, why so many skis? Are you in Russia or Poland? Skis? What are you talking about? What is this? I don't even know the names of the streets in my subdivision. Well, St. Petersburg is different. Да. Также тут, если возможность вносить, а вот через нет монет, да? Окей. Угу. Так, сейчас, секундочку. Так, сейчас. Ага.
Пожалуйста, этот чек остается у вас. Забудьте 960 рублей.
Это чуть позже, после завершения стрима, так как сейчас телефон занят стримом.
Спасибо большое, хорошего дня.
Да, спасибо. Okay, so we can see the total amount. It's 1,160 rubles, which is like 13 bucks or 14 bucks or something. 13, 14. That's for a latte, which is 200 rubles. Vanilla cottage cheesecakes, 260 rubles. Meat breakfast, 440 rubles. And the raspberry with cream dessert, 260 rubles. So total 1,160. Okay, and also I'm gonna leave the tip in amount of 20%. Here in Russia, even 5% tip considered like it's okay, but 20 considered like excellence, Of course, like you can leave as much as you want, but I mean normally 20% it's already considered like you rate as excellence. Even though today not everything was excellent, however, it's my role that when I'm making the live stream, I consider the place and the waiter also like a part of the how to say the show, and so yeah, I leave 20% tip. And look, here now, for the reason the developments of credit cards, bank cards, payments is so big. Many people literally for years already do not have any cash. So now here in Russia, such a service, which is called нет монет, which is like no cash, And what they do is just they integrate into the restaurants, coffees. Now I see this almost everywhere. In the check, they also provide such a QR codes, and all you need is just you don't need to register anywhere. It's very comfortable. So all you do is just take your photo camera on your phone. So you scan the QR codes, immediately getting to the page where you just pay. And so you can pay with a bank cards, you can pay with Apple Pay. I usually pay with Apple Pay because it's like, okay, Apple Pay, there you select 5%, 10%, 15, 20, or as much as you want. Okay, also you can leave the comments. And so then I click, okay, like 20%, let's say, or 10%, and pay with Apple Pay. And that's it. So yeah, like a few clicks, and the tip goes to the waiter. Yeah, there you can see like who is that waiter. So yeah, there it goes. It's pretty comfortable. Look, the guys are still working on the windows. They are cleaning the windows. Well, I actually wanted today just sit next to the window, next to the park, but okay. Next time. Come on. Спасибо, до свидания.
Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed another breakfast in Ufa. Look, meanwhile, the fountain, seven Bashkir girls fountain, started to work because, yeah, the time is already 9:15. It seems like they turned it on at 9 o'clock. Now it's just a fountain, but you remember in the evening, starting from like 9, but in the evening, it turns into the musical fountain. Here sounds the national Bashkir music. And when it's getting darker, here is also the lightings. Okay, very good. Kimchi love. Thank you, Sergey. Breakfast in Ufa was delicious, big time. Enjoy, enjoy. It seems like some bikers are traveling. Here is a Moscow license plate. This is a Moscow license plate. The guys are traveling on bikes and probably staying here in this hotel. Gizmo, when you will go to Yekaterinburg? Dude, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been, dude? I was there already a year ago. You absolutely missed it. You absolutely missed it. You hear me? When you will go to Yekaterinburg? A year ago. I will go there a year ago. Гостиный двор. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this morning. Thank you for sharing breakfast time with me. See you later. This is Baklikov Live, and my name is Sergey Baklikov. Martin K, I just woke up already. How are you? I'm fine, and I really wish that you now came in the very last moment. Exploring with the Zwinos, what cities do you have in mind for the ride back? Well, for now, I think just about Izhevsk. But I think there have to be like at least 2 more. Like I think that makes sense to make at least 3 stops on a way from Ufa to St. Petersburg. Well, now I think that most probably one town is for sure that I have to visit is Izhevsk. I wasn't there. It's on a way to St. Petersburg, and it's the motherland of the person which is definitely known to the whole world, Mikhail Kalashnikov. the motherland of Mikhail Kalashnikov, the creator of Kalashnikov guns, AK-47, you know. Jay Howe, love Russia. If it was more gun owner friendly, I'd live there. Well, but here is the advantage. Here is the advantage of no guns here. People are not shooting each other here as often as it happens in the countries where everybody can own the gun. Here we're walking next to Vladimir Lenin, the founder of the Soviet Union. Vladimir Lenin, the founder of the Soviet Union, and the leader of world's proletary. Zenchik looks like a nice sunny morning. Yes, it is. Karl Marx Koskinen, grandfather Lenin. Well, for you, he is not grandfather. Because I think you're even older than him. You're older than Lenin, Karl Marx Koskinen. Pat Trim, thanks for sharing your breakfast with me. Outstanding restaurant to begin your morning meal in. Have a pleasant day, Sergey. Welcome, welcome. So this is a boulevard with trees on both sides. No, it's not. Look, the thing is, boulevards must have the roads. I mean, where the road for cars. And it's the road for cars must be separated in the middle with a walkway for pedestrians, where also along the walkway there are the trees. That's usually the boulevards. Okay, dudes, thank you for watching today. See you later. I am now starting my day. Many things to do before I will finally leave to St. Petersburg for a long time. In the end, a traditional panorama. Sunshine Girl, David Day, Jay Howe, EMS Paramedic, Kimchi Love, Elizabeth Loves Jesus, Karl Marx Koskinen, Rishabh Sethi, Red Boy Balabala, D. Klein Mouse, Daniel Sapek, Martin K, Green Man, John Bogdanov, Judy Butterfield, are Nobody and Robert Wolf. You all guys have a great day. From Ufa, from the Republic of Bashkortostan, from Russia, from Baklikov Life, with love. Yeah, boy.